Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Flat Tires and Dead Batteries Garage. I'm getting better at saying that. We got my daily driver here, one of them. This is my 2017 Subaru. What is this thing? An Impreza. Sport, all-wheel drive. Typical gas miser, which actually is really bad on gas, in my opinion. The Firebird got better fuel mileage, but it's been acting funny on me. It's stalled out driving down the road a couple times, and it's got the check engine light on. I'm under the assumption that it might be some cam sensors or something like that, so I went ahead and ordered those. But we're going to throw the scanner on this and see what comes up. And then this is probably going to be a relatively short video, hopefully, as long as nothing too serious goes wrong. And given the opportunity, we might do some maintenance on the Duramax too. But as you can see right now, it's pretty wet outside. It's raining. Spring is here, hopefully. And I still have an abundance of junk in the garage. So it is what it is. I'm gonna get the scanner now. I think it's over here. Alright, so I got the scanner here. I want to say this is the cheapo one, but it's not. It's actually the first thing I've ever bought off of a tool truck. It's from Matco. So I think it's the only thing I bought off of a tool truck. But yeah, it works for what I need it to do. Here's the interior of the Subaru. Oh, okay, let's get in here and get this situated enough that I can reach under here. Diagnostics port way under the dash. Oh, let's see if we can locate it without a light. Oh, plug it in the right way, dummy. Alright, we're plugged in. Oh. Hit the button twice, get the key on. It's loading up. Yeah. And as you can see, every light, that check engine light comes on and every light kicks on with it. And the neat thing about my current Subaru, which I didn't know purchasing, I didn't really look, I just needed a car, but this has got something called eyesight. You can see it right there, it's yelling at me, and it's got an adaptive cruise control. Well, what that does is it reads much like modern cars. It's got sensors in the front, shows you how far away you are from another car or whatever. And when you have the cruise control set, it uses that data to adjust your speed. So if you got your cruise control set to 80 miles an hour and you come up on a car that's doing 70, the Subaru will adjust to that car's speed at a certain distance until you or the car move, and then it'll get back up to 80. But with the check engine light on, it disables all of that and my cruise control. And since we are getting ready to take a big trip here in the next week, I kind of need that. So we're going to go into diagnostics. Trying to do this while looking through the camera. It's not the greatest. Need to find Subaru. Yes. We'll hit Okay, Subaru, it's connecting. Shut my radio off. It's listening to my angry music. We will do area select, North American, US, Canada. And there it is. We'll hit yes. This is an Impreza. We want to do a health report. So there you see it's finding all of the codes. Tons of them. And just like I said, camshaft. Whoa, come on. Focus in on it. It's not focusing. But you can kind of read it where it says camshaft. Now it's doing some funky stuff. Well, you ain't got to zoom on it. Oh, okay. Didn't need it to zoom, but yeah. There you can see it says camshaft. Position timing over advanced. Response bank 1. So I'm assuming it's the driver's side. And to the advantage of this car, there is 4 camshafts. What else do we got in here? So that means there's 4 sensors. Yeah, look, you can see there's two instances of an engine stall report. That's because it died on me driving down the road. So I'm just going to hit clear all codes. We'll clear these codes. And we'll shut. Well, actually, bank 1 should be where cylinder 1 is. Maybe I should look up what cylinder 1 is on this car. Is it on passenger side or driver's side? I don't know. Yes. Continue clearing. So that's what I'll do. I'll look up where number 1 cylinder is, and that should determine where bank 1 is. Because there's going to be 4 sensors. It's 4-cylinder, obviously. So look there, it's cleared all the codes. So we'll just hit the home screen. And then we're all done with the scanner. So I did some Googling, and cylinder number 1 is on the passenger side, which follow the Google tracks or whatever. Bank 1, sensor 1 is also on the passenger side. So we're going to go ahead and replace the first one. It didn't tell me which sensor was bad. It just said bank 1, right? I don't remember. You seen it, I saw it. We'll figure it out. We all saw it. But in here somewhere, this conjobbled Japanese mess. Mind you, this is my first Japanese quote-unquote car. My first JDM that I've ever owned. Everything else I've had has been mostly GM, which that's Mexican and wherever else they make them. The red Dodge you see, that's my dad's truck. They're staying with me temporarily. Yep. All right. I gotta get a light so I can see exactly where the sensor is. Probably a 10 millimeter. What? Do we even have one of those? Okay, so ironically enough, that sensor is right here. Really easy to get to. Aluminum. It's a magnetic light and it won't stick to the hood. I can stick it to the latch. That's why I like the old cars. You can just throw stuff up there and it stays. No matter what it is. It is a 10 millimeter. That sounded crunchy. Oh, it broke the little retainer thingy. So let's get this unplugged. Maybe. There it comes. And then I do need a 10 millimeter. I have fluid film this for the winter time, and it's everywhere. I didn't do it. I paid somebody to do it. All right, so we got our 10 millimeter. Pop that sensor out. Real easy. The other sensor, I might just go ahead and replace it just in case, because it is saying bank 1. There's, like I said, there's 4 sensors for this. There's obviously going to be the 2 on the top, and then there's 2 on bottom, because boxer engine do boxer things, I guess. Oh, come on, you're spinning. Just come out. There it is. Now, yeah, there's a little crud on it. But here. That's all it is. Just reads the rotations of the camshaft. And I'm sure it helps with the variable valve timing solenoids and all that. But so I did go ahead and pre-order some of these. So my camera fell. So I have readjusted you in case you're curious if anything has shifted, change. Oh, almost threw it. So again, you guys are going to start thinking I love Parts Geek. I really don't. I don't like buying cheap stuff, but according to this package, this is genuine Subaru parts. Subaru of America, country of origin Japan. So I went on the Subaru's parts website and found the sensors, and I just copied the part number, and then I went and threw it on Google, and it brought me to Parts Geek with the same exact part number. So probably what happened is they just recycled all the old labels and bought cheap ones and threw them in here and then sold them for half the price that Subaru wants. Need a razor knife, or I'll just use my crack nail. There we go. Rip that sucker open. Is there an O-ring on here? There is. Okay, it did come out with it. So that's the old one. So, that looks different. It's different but same, right? What's the plug look like? Plug looks fine. Plug looks the same. It's different but same. I don't know. If it works, it works. What do we care? Pop that sucker in here. I'm definitely just going to do the bottom one as well, just to be sure. I got 2 of them, might as well put them both in. I have replaced, when I first got this car, replaced one on the driver's side. That's why I was leaning into this being the same issue, but maybe I just buy another one for 20 bucks or 30 bucks. Tighten her up. Come on, get on there. Click, click. There it is. Torque to probably 8 pounds. That's what it felt like. I counted with all 8 of my fingers. Yep. We'll just throw that one away. Why not? Alright, now let's see how difficult the bottom one's going to be. Here, see? Now you can see it up until I get the phone anyway. That's all. That's right there. And then obviously the other one's under all that crap. But definitely don't jack it up on the oil pan. That'd be bad. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I can see what I'm doing. And I'm still questioning if it's the right thing. I just need a little bit of room so I can squeeze under. You're a little car. Why are you so heavy? Get my Pilates done here. Alright, that should be enough. Now, put my hat back on. Need the internet getting jealous of my glorious locks. Glorious? Glorious. Oh, look at that. It's right there. Covered in fluid film. Well, if I can finally see it, I'm going to get you over here so you can see it. Okay. So, we're going to grab our other genuine Subaru. Genuine camshaft sensor. I'm going to chuck that down there. Put yourself in. And grab our 10 millimeter. Chuck that down there too. There you go. Now you got all the tools you need to put it in. Right? Yeah. Oh. Here, it's almost like you're doing it. And look, there she be. Now, how am I gonna film this? That's the real question. Here, we'll just... Oh, there's fluid film in my eye, I think. Something dripped on my face. Oh, it might be water from all the rain. Come on, plugged. Just push the button. Push button, wiggle. Wiggle like it's your dance partner. There we go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there goes the light. Light, camera, action. Ugh. Nope, that's a ground strap. We want this one.
We fluid filmed the battery.
We fluid filmed everything. And just hit the camera with the wrench. This isn't a wrench. Ow! Why was that one tight? Now this one may leak oil. Just because it's down low. I'm trying to do this while looking at it through the camera. So I know that I have a good angle on the camera. But at the same time, I'm not looking at the camera. Okay, we're going to put the bolt over there. Like that, so we don't lose it. Oh, where's the sensor? Alright, I got you 2 hands for this. Okay. I don't know how much of that you saw, but we got our new sensor. We'll put that there, and we're gonna twist on this one. Just hopefully comes out. A little bit of oil is trickling out. Pop that one in, maybe. And then, where did the bolt go? There it is. And hopefully this takes care of the issue and we can make it on our trip. We are going down south to visit some family and planning on making a stop at the Corvette Museum, and I think there was an aviation museum there. If there's any interest in that, I do plan on filming it, but if there's no interest in it, I don't see the sense in taking the time to edit it, but I might do it anyways, just for video content. I've never been to the Corvette Museum. I've seen a couple videos of it, but yeah. All right, new sensors in, it's plugged in. Let's get out of this. A little bit of that down. Double check our oil. Tastes like oil. Tastes like the oil I put in. Tastes coolant. Subarus are, I guess, prone to head gasket issues, but it's actually over full. Why? I did put a little bit extra in it in fear that it was going to burn. Now, this is what I was curious about, because it don't look like there's anything in here. Looks like there's mud in here. How can I get a light on this? There's definitely a layer of something on top. Well, there goes the light. I can't see nothing. God said, "Let there be light," and then he blinded me. I just want to add some coolant. Subaru takes a special coolant, I guess, their own kind. Asian vehicles, Asian enough. So what is that? You can tell me I got a blown head gasket? Because that would be topping my charts right now. Hey, they make that pretty simple. I like that. Pull that off. And then struggle bus to get it out. Alright, cool. Well, that made that easy. Came right out. Now, what's got me concerned is there is like a layer of blackness. So, I'm gonna pan. Clean one preferably. Could just be overreacting, but it literally could just be a bunch of crud sitting on top. But it's worth investigating. Because I don't want to have to buy another car. That's why I don't like modern cars. There's too many issues that can go wrong, and they don't like to manufacture things correctly anymore. Let's dump this out, see what we got. That's definitely some kind of oil. Huh. Alright, I got the bottle back in. I topped it. I cleaned it out, and I topped it off. We might have some big issues. So that's what came out of it. As you can see, there is oil. Now, I don't know the history on this car. I don't know if it's had head gaskets done previously. I've never seen any indications of head gasket or any kind of mechanical failure like that. So I'm going to take a chance. And like I said, I got the bottle back in it. I topped it off with fresh coolant, and I'm gonna drive it around and we'll just check it. This isn't something I wanted to see, but like I said, hopefully it's just some kind of like leftover, but I doubt it. It's my luck. Buy a brand new car just so I have something nice to drive around and it fails on me. At least we got the Duramax running, but that needs brakes and fuel line still. Just might be a head gasket video coming for the Subaru now. That's not fun. Well, we're gonna close it up. Maybe if I can get that latch. We're gonna close this up and we're gonna take it for a drive. And we'll check on it. And at least see if the check engine light stays off. We'll see. Okay, we have made it back. No issues. Coolant in the reservoir didn't change color. It's blue. It's way over full. Sorry. Yeah. Coolant in the reservoir is not changed. I don't see no thicky sludginess that I was pouring out earlier. I don't know. Maybe I just dump some K-Seal in it and call it good. Towel. Check the oil now that's nice and hot. Not been sitting around all day. Oh, it stubbed it, which bounced too hard. Can't see. Yeah, it's still right at where it was at earlier, which is right there. Just a bit over full. But it's not discolored or anything, and it's not runny.
It's a good sign, right?
Yeah. Like I said, we just drove it around for 20 plus minutes. And what's that? Oh, Layla digging up the thing. I'm like, why does it suddenly sound like something's running?
Nope. Chipmunk chaser.
Yeah. Coolant's good.
No check engine light.
No check engine light. Oil level, yeah, it's a little over full, but don't drink that, Layla. Well,
It's good. Now.
for now, like I said, I'll end up checking it. I will check it definitely before we leave. I might even just do an oil change before we leave. This car was definitely in a front end accident at one point. Hood's all out of adjustment. Let me grab my other light and we can do an outro. Well, that's going to do it for this one. We're hoping and we're praying that whatever issues we presume to exist are no longer there. That's how that works, right? They go away on their own. It's going to be a relatively short video, and yep, it's a short video. That's all I got for you. Do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know. Yeah, see you next time. Ooh, there's a cat. Oh, one last thing. Don't forget, talking about your projects won't finish your projects. See you next time.